All right. Early morning one today. $19.79 tops. Sure you can see the watch as I open it. See what it looks like. I'm really seeing some gum recently that looks like these have been resealed, but this one looks somewhat legit. We'll go from the back. It's easier to be surprised. Here's the gum. Oh, feels pretty stale, like it's 40 years old. All right. First card. These are really ugly cards, but I think there's some good ones in here, though. Foots Walker. Real off center. A bit of gum damage. I just thought it was interesting that these cards would get gum damage when they're on the gums on the other side. Of course, this was resealed, it wouldn't be, but looks like the gum was here. But that happens a lot even on cards that or packs that I think are not open, in my experience. Chris Ford. Pretty sure he coached North Carolina at some point, maybe. I think I'm thinking of a different Chris Ford, though. Jamal Wilkes. Lakers forward. UCLA. Yeah, this is the guy that won a bunch of national titles because he was nicknamed Silk. Rookie of the year, too. Centering on that was a little better. Here's a Hall of Famer. Rick Barry. This one's a lot nicer. You can see, look at the centering on the back and then the front again. I didn't pull the prices, but I don't think he's worth a ton. Leon Douglas. Centering getting a lot better as we get through the middle of the pack. Pistons. Lou Hudson. Minnesota, man, this guy's been playing for a while. Most of his career with the Hawks, averaging 25 points a game. Never heard of the guy, but he's a pretty good player. First overall pick. Now the card's flipped around. Interesting. Steve Nicks. Really nice centering on these now. Compared to earlier in the pack. Mo Lucas. Number 1 overall out of Milwaukee Marquette. Nick Witherspoon. Sorry, he's in the Bulls. 77. Number 1 overall by the Bullets. Out of the University of Illinois. I should have remembered that. David Thompson. This guy's a Hall of Famer too. Career average 25 points a game. Certainly not as well centered as some of the other ones, unfortunately, but next card. Aaron James for the Jazz. Pretty well centered too. Some on the back. And last but not least, here's a pretty good player. Alex English. Pretty well centered also. This is 3rd year. South Carolina, number 2 overall. It's a little bit of gum damage on the back. You can kind of see this is where the gum was. Funny, almost less than the front card where there wasn't gum. All right, number 2. Still been really overwhelmed with 79. I just haven't ever pulled anybody decent. And, you know, these ungraded packs, you never have any confidence. Here's another good player. Hall of Famer. Back. Gum looks real similar. Of course, came from the same guy. So, card number 1. A little bit of gum damage again. Daryl Dawkins. Look at how just the quality of the picture is always so grainy. This guy was quite a dunker. I just noticed this, but up here at the top of the card, this thing focuses terribly like this. If I can get you to see it. There's some discoloration up at the top. Card number 2, Sonny Parker. Number 3, Sven Nader. UCLA guy. There's a heck of a player here. Bernard King, in pretty good shape also. 2nd year in the league. Number 1 overall out of Tennessee. Another Hall of Famer. 2nd year, Robert Parrish. Centenary. Pretty well centered. Said Maxwell. You know, he's in the Lakers. I think he was in the Hawks when I was a kid. 2nd year for him, too. There's another outstanding card. Dr. Julius Erving. Really well centered, too. Nice shape. Much like Michael. A lot of times cards always have value. Abdul-Jabbar is another one. Bird Magic. John Long. Rookie. 16 points his first year out of Detroit. University of Detroit's all-time leading scorer. And he played for the Pistons. That'd be kind of fun. And was he from Detroit? Yep, he's from Detroit. That's got to be a childhood dream for him. Jim Chones. The Cavs. Also went to Marquette. He's from Racine. Marcus Johnson for the Bucks, who's a first-team All-Star. Another UCLA guy. Man, they had a lot of players that were just great. I'm not even familiar with this guy. He must have been pretty good. I pull him out just because he's an All-Star. Funny that Dr. J doesn't. I wonder if they have an All-Star and a regular base card. I don't remember. I haven't really seen too many All-Stars, but Tom Henderson, Bullets guard out of Hawaii. Last but not least, James Edwards for the Pacers, his 2nd year out of Washington. So he got traded almost right away. 16.7 points a game. I wonder if this is the James Edwards that I think it is. He was on the Pistons later in his career. I think it's that handlebar mustache. I think he still had it. So, 2 packs in summary. Marcus Johnson, Dr. J, Robert Parrish, Bernard King, Alex English, David Thompson, Rick Barry. So some Hall of Famers. I don't think any of these are the big money cards, although I do think Dr. J has some value. But these are really inexpensive at this point to get into, comparatively to the 81s or you know, 86, 87. So not the prettiest cards, but I think they're still undervalued right now. Thanks.